friends, hope you all are doing well and staying safe. Welcome back to yet another video of the Football Mania to bring you all the latest news and exciting content from the world of football. It is quarterfinal time in the FIFA World Cup and we will be witnessing yet another heavyweight clash between two giants of European football. This time around, we will be witnessing the three lions of England coming up against the defending champions France. And this is going to be a mouth-watering clash. Let's be honest about this. I have never seen a more pulsating encounter so far in this World Cup. And if we talk about the subplots in this match, I can keep going on and on. But I would like to start by focusing first on England. This is a team which is improving with performance after performance, and everything goes down to how Gareth Southgate has set up his team. Ideally, they would be playing with a standard 4-3-3 formation, and Raheem Sterling was out for the previous match because he had some emergency, so he had to go back to England. And it was a very crucial call that he brought on Phil Foden in the starting lineup. And I have been urging for so many days that Phil Foden is the player who can make a difference. He has such quality on the ball, and even without the ball, he is very composed. He knows when to make those runs, and he knows when to commit for challenges. He, puts in a defensive work rate as well, and that is the reason why I felt that Phil Foden should have started from the beginning of the tournament. And talking about the defensive backline, John Stones and Harry Maguire have been just sensational. There is no argument about it, and I would like to listen from anyone about how shit Harry Maguire has been. Yes, he has his critics. People have questioned him when he dons the Manchester United jersey, but when he plays for the Three Lions, he is a completely different player. And kudos to Gareth Southgate for backing the defender and also ensuring that his midfield is set up in a way that they are very, very difficult to break down. And since the beginning, I have been urging that Jude Bellingham is a sensational player. Just give him the ball and he can do wonders. And that is exactly what we have seen so far in this tournament. And one of the most crucial aspects in this England team is that Declan Rice is suffering from an illness, so I'm not sure whether he would be ready to, start this match. They have the option of Calvin Phillips as well. That would be interesting to see. And talking about the defending world champions France, this is a team which can go, gung ho for the win, and they can be absolutely dominant from the beginning. They have to be wary of England's counter attack because they have quite a lot of pace in the wings. And talking about France, it has been the Mbappe show so far. There is no denying the fact that he has been the best player in the tournament so far. So it will be really interesting to see Kylian Mbappe versus Kyle Walker on England's right hand side. And talking about matchups, I also feel that Antoine Griezmann in that number 10 position has a very, very crucial role to play, because not only he can offer offensive threat, but because of playing in a system in Atletico Madrid, he knows how to put in a defensive shift. And also, Kylian Mbappe is a player who would like to go vertical. He has only one vision in his mind, and that is to score goals. So, who would actually do the defensive cover in his position? It has to be Adrien Rabiot, and he has compensated for Kylian Mbappe's prowess in the attacking third, and that also will be really crucial. How Chouameni and Rabiot are able to complement each other. They both know exactly when to make the press. One person drops deep to give the defensive cover so that the other person can go forward and support the attack. And talking about the French backline, it was really good to see how Upamecano is playing. In the left back position, I would prefer Hernandez because he has been sensational. Jules Koundé was obviously playing with the chain because he is that mojo player, but I don't know if he starts this match because coming up against a player like Harry Kane who can be so unpredictable, he can drop deep, he can pick out passes, he is very good in linking up the play, he is also good in holding the centre backs and engaging them, and that will be yet another interesting clash. Will Rafael Varane play in the centre back position? We have to wait and watch. But as far as this France team is concerned, they would like to frustrate England as much as possible because they know that even if they sit deep and if they try to soak up that pressure, they can release it by giving the ball to Mbappe, who once he gets the ball, he can push it for 30 yards forward and it would be a race between him and Kyle Walker. And we have seen in the past that Kylian Mbappe has got the better of Kyle Walker when PSG has faced Manchester City in the UEFA Champions League. And that is how critical this matchup is going to be because I feel that everything what France are doing at the moment is coming from the left hand side. And not to forget, we also have Usman Dembele in this team who sometimes gets unnoticed because of the presence and the sheer class of Kylian Mbappe. Usman Dembele has been equally important to this team because he is also a much more defensive minded player than Kylian Mbappe and he is also very quick whenever he gets the ball. He is a very good dribbler, he has a lot of trickery and it will be interesting to see the matchup between him and Luke Shaw. Luke Shaw is a fullback who likes to go forward and that would leave wide open spaces in behind. So that would be really crucial and it is all about how England are able to control the possession of the game in the middle of the pitch. If Jude Bellingham and let's say if Declan Rice starts, I would be not surprised if they are trying to maintain the possession of the ball and dominate it because they know that if they allow France to dictate the terms, they could be destroyed. And we have seen in this tournament so far that England, whenever the going gets tough, they always have a plan B. It is not just about giving the ball to Harry Kane and he will do some magic. He would do a 360 turn and give the ball to the likes of Saka or Sterling. It is all about being more clinical in front of goal. And at the moment, this England team is also really unpredictable because as we know, Jude Bellingham is a player who can take on 2-3 midfielders in the middle and he can go past them so that he can open up the pitch and create chances for Harry Kane. He is also a player who likes to get inside the penalty box so that he becomes an attacking threat for the opposition. And France have to be wary of that. I am sure that Didier Deschamps must have done his homework on England because he knows that this team is capable of producing magic. They have quality players all over the pitch and not to forget the substitutes as well. Jack Grealish and Marcus Rashford have been very consistent whenever they have come off the bench and it would be really crucial how both teams are able to use their substitutes and ensure that they put their team in a winning position. That is the biggest game and once it goes to extra time it has to be anyone's game. So I am not having any predictions for this match because yes, some people might say that France is better, they might put their money on France, but you just cannot take this England team lightly. That is my actual analysis of England so far because they have been very clinical. They have been ruthless sometimes in front of goal. We saw how ruthless they were in their match against Iran and even in their match against Senegal, they completely destroyed Senegal in the space of 15 minutes. That is how lethal they can be. Suddenly they can switch on a button and they all will play with that confidence. They will play with that class and maturity and it becomes really difficult for the opposition to come back. So I feel that whichever team takes the lead in this game will be in the driving seat, and both teams are very confident when they take the lead in the match. So guys, I'm having no predictions for this match because it's an open game. Anybody can win. But I would love to know what are your thoughts and what are your predictions for this match, and who do you think are the key matchups for this game. Please put your thoughts in the comment section, and if you like this video, please do me a favor, hit the like button and hit the subscribe button for regular notifications, because till the FIFA World Cup is over, I would be bringing you all the content, all the previews and reviews. So please stay tuned, and until next time, stay safe and take care.